What's going on, everybody? It's your boy coming back for preseason action. Raiders versus Lions on Friday, August 10th. For the first fucking action of Raiders football since that debacle of a football game back in New Year's Eve, 2017 against the fucking Chargers. We got our asses whooped. Everyone decided to give up, not even fucking try. So now we're finally ready to see some more action, man. We've had a lot of changes since that game, okay? New head coach, obviously, with John Gruden. A lot of personnel changes with fucking coordinators and line coaches. We got a lot of different players, like releasing Crabtree, releasing Marquette King, releasing Olawale, and replacing them with dudes like Martavis Bryant, Keith Smith, Jordy Nelson, such and such, okay? On the defensive side, we made a few changes. Khalil Mack is still on his holdout, which Paul Gutierrez, if you're watching this video, which you're probably fucking not, you're a dumbass. No one's going to trade Khalil Mack. No one's going to trade for Khalil Mack, and the Raiders are not going to listen to any fucking offers for Khalil Mack, alright? So, get that shit out of your fucking head. That's not happening. Shut the fuck up. We drafted Colton Miller first round out of UCLA with the number 16 or I think it's 15 overall pick. Then we got PJ Hall looking pretty good in camp. Arden Key looking like a fucking monster. I can't wait for that dude to be on the field. We got Mo Hurst looking pretty good. Who's a linebacker? Azim Victor looking not too bad. Nick Nelson, he's looking pretty good in camp. I'm really excited to see what he can do. So our draft pick's looking pretty good. We still have the fucking old head Reggie Nelson. We signed another old head Leon Hall. We still got Joseph Obi. We signed Daryl Worley, who will probably get suspended because of his fucking actions. I think what'd he do? He hit a woman. I think he hit his girlfriend or some shit like that. One of those two. I forgot what it was. No. It was a gun charge, some shit like that. I don't know. All I know is he might get suspended. We'll see. So right now our secondary is looking like Conley, Melvin, Marcus Gilchrist, and Carl Joseph, which I'm completely fucking fine with because really we do not need dudes like Brandon Cooks, Sammy Watkins, Tyreek Hill. Who else is fast at wide receiver going to play at this year? Travis Benjamin. We don't need any of those dudes out here fucking smoking all our fucking DBs, okay? Because that's the last thing we need is fucking Tyreek Hill going over the top and having no fucking safety help because all those dudes are too fucking slow. So we'll see how that goes, man. As far as special teams goes, man, we got rid of trash-ass Giorgio Tavecchio. We signed we drafted Johnny Townsend. We signed Eddie Pinheiro and Mike Nugent. Hopefully those two are probably going to battle it out during the preseason to see where they go. We have a new long snapper. It's not John Kondo anymore. It's, what's his name? Andrew DePaula? I think that's how you say it. One of those two. As far as returns goes, we have Dwayne Harris, who is a pretty good returner. We really need it because the Raiders haven't had a punt return since 2008 against the fucking Dolphins, where Johnny Higgins decided to take it back to the house, which is dope. That's a name I haven't heard in fucking years. And we haven't had a kick return since 2011 when Jacoby Ford decided to take it back on the Browns. When he was doing that little tiptoe on the sidelines, that shit was dope as fuck. So special teams is a really big need. We really need that shit, okay? As far as offense and defense goes, it's still improved. We got a lot of depth. We signed Derek Johnson. This is our linebacking core now. Derek Johnson, Tahir Whitehead, Emmanuel Lemur, and those three. So I think we're going to be running a 4-3, which is 4 D linemen and 3 linebackers, which I really prefer because our defensive line is fucking stacked this year. So we have really no excuses not to get to the quarterback at all this year. So our linebackers, other than those 3 I just named, are Kyle Wilbur, Markel Lee, Nick Morrow, Kauser, Azim Victor, and Jason Kabinda, how the fuck you say it. As far as the defensive line goes, our starters are going to be Mack, if he comes back, Mario Edwards, Jelly, and Bruce Irvin, which is going to be fucking beautiful because Bruce coming off the edge on the other side of Khalil Mack, we're going to do some fucking wonders, okay? And then backing them up, we got fucking PJ Hall, Mo Hurst, and Arden Key. So all 3 of them are second stringers. So that just shows how good of talents they are at second string. Because let's be real, Shalik Calhoun looked pretty good last year, and Trayvon Hester was pretty good last year. And the fact that those guys beat them out says at least something about them. Tank Carradine's the other defensive end behind Khalil Mack. And then we got Fatal Brown and Frosty Rucker. So we have pretty much a lot of depth, and I'm really excited to see what we can do to get to the quarterback. Because honestly, if the Raiders get to the quarterback, it helps the corners really not necessarily do their job, but it makes it a lot easier for the quarterback to rush passes. And it's easier for them to either defend passes or pick them off. So I'm very excited to see what we can do. Okay. So now as far as the offense goes, we still got a lot of depth over there. You got Nelson, Mari Cooper, Martavis Bryant, Ryan Switzer. We just traded for him. We got rid of sorry-ass Jahad Ward. We still have Jalen Richard and DeAndre Washington. Like, I don't know what those guys are going to do. I feel like, honestly, that one of them is getting cut this fucking offseason, or this preseason. One of them is getting cut. I don't know who it is, but one of them is. As far as receivers go, we still have Isaac Whitney, Keon Hatcher, who's opening some eyes, and I think it could be really good. Marcel Aitman, looking pretty, isn't too bad. So, if we're going to keep it real, we're cutting Seth Roberts at the end of the preseason. Book it. Thank fucking God. As far as tight ends go, we still got Garrett Cook and Lee Smith. We're going to see a little bit of them during the first game. I'm really excited to see. Derek Carr obviously has a lot to prove this year. A lot to prove because, let's be real, he didn't have that great of a year last year. Even though his numbers look pretty good, tape does not show the same exact thing, man. So, Derek Carr, I love you, dog. Let's get this shit going. You're going to prove a lot of people wrong this year, and I can't wait to see it, okay? Marshawn, he has some more to prove this year because he didn't even have 1,000 yards last year. I think he had 890 yards last year, which, considering how he started off at first, is pretty good. He played really well at the end of the season last year, and I'm really excited to see what he can do this year. Doug Martin, he's looking pretty good in camp. I can't wait to see what he can do. As far as the offensive line goes, we still have Donald Penn hurt. So right now in his place, we have Bruno Giacomini. So we have him over here taking over for Donald Penn in his place until he's hurt. So we still got Gabe Jackson, Rodney Hudson, KO, and Colton Miller at the left tackle. And behind Colton Miller, David Sharp and Jordan Simmons and Jillen Ware. Who the fuck names their kid Jillen? That's fucking disgusting. Behind KO, you got John Feliciano and Cameron Hunt. Behind Gabe Jackson, you got fucking this dude named O'Day Abushi and Denver Kirkland. Denver Kirkland is the third string. Oh my god. That fucking sucks. That dude's garbage as fuck. Couldn't be worse than fucking Marshall Newhouse, though. God fucking damn. And then behind him, we got Brandon Parker. We just drafted this year. We gotta see how he can do, man. I don't know. I think we didn't draft him out of Florida. Was he out of Florida? I think he was out of Florida. I don't remember. But we're gonna see a lot of those guys, see what they can do. Honestly, this game is gonna show where our depth comes in. And quite frankly, I'm not really against it. I'm really excited to see what we can do, especially with our depth, because if someone gets hurt, then I want to make sure to know that we're not fucked completely, okay? As far as quarterback goes, outside of Derek Carr, E.J. Manuel has the backup spot fucking on lock because Connor Cook is garbage as fuck. Cannot throw a touchdown and shit. So, let's fucking do it, guys. Raiders and Lions this Friday. We'll see if we can look pretty good. Let's see if we can get some let's see if we can show our improvements, okay? Because we thought there was a lot of improvements the past couple years, and we're always like, oh, it's only fucking preseason. It's not really gonna matter. It's gonna show up during the real games. It didn't show up during the real games. So we're gonna see how this defense and how this offense can work. We're gonna see our first glances at a lot of them. So our expectations are gonna be based on these first couple of games. Okay. So with that being said, guys, it's only fucking Wednesday. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys Friday with the recap. Okay. Peace out.